Hasan shouted out Bad Empanada once again yesterday. After all this shit, he's still out here fucking shouting out his boy. Bad Empanada, who cosplays as Hamas and hunts us down to kill us in a video game. And ironically, in a video game. In a video game.
This time, for much of the time frame in my coverage on Israel-Palestine, I haven't really hyper focused on like a bunch of these drama slob tubers. I think Bad Empanada has done a decent job.
Really? You think
Bad
so?
Empanada has done a decent job of like going after some of these guys, at least like.
Yeah, I mean,
really,
yeah,
like
CPS,
calling CPS.
Yeah, does that mean going after?
I think that's a decent
Well,
job.
I am kind of curious. What do you mean by going after? Is that like disappeared? What do you mean going after?
By breaking down the lack of arguments that they're posting on their videos, right? Because normally you would think like, okay, these guys don't have any sort of serious interest or whatever. Why are you talking about that?
Anyway, the video is just that he's promoting Bad Empanada. He's still encouraging people to go watch his videos.
Yeah.
He's like using Bad Empanada as a Wikipedia for everything. He's like, oh, if you need to learn more, please visit badempanada.com for all the lore about Palestine. And like all of these people are doing this in their videos. Like the other guy who just posted recently, he was like, first minute, like if you want to know more about Palestine conflict, go to Bad Empanada channel and learn more. Like
that's so weird.
He has like some kind of like label of having the best critiques of like on the internet, which is insane because that person is deranged and Hasan knows that.
Yeah. Of course he knows that. There's a video of him and I'll show it again because it's so good, of him ranting about how Bad Empanada is a fucking psychopath and he'll never watch his videos on stream. I mean, I can't watch that clip enough times considering they're like best friends now. So Hasan started beef with Mutahar, who I'm acquainted with. I know him well enough to know he's not pro-genocide. So this fucking little scumbag here who put me and Mutahar, Turkey Tom, and Destiny in a thumbnail and said the YouTubers who backed the genocide. Now, the only person he's probably not defaming here would be Destiny because of his comment about, he said, I believe in genocide. He said, I think, and during one conversation, like that the Palestinians should just leave. So if you're talking about defamation, that's like an easy out, right? For legally speaking. But this is fucking disgusting, and I'm not okay living in this world where these little fucking punk ass scumbags can just say this shit and get away with it. Like accusing people, usually defamation can be all different types of things. Someone supporting genocide, we throw this term around a lot. That's one of the most fucked. I mean, can you say something more fucked up about somebody than that?
Great video. Give it a watch from Hasan Piker. Great video.
Yeah, Hasan restoried it. Great video. Give it a watch. It's funny because on one hand, everyone was trying to give him credit like, oh yeah, I'm against CPS. Don't call that. That's crazy, obviously, which I agree with. And I was like, good, thank you. But at the same exact time, he's restoring a video entitled The YouTubers Back to Genocide with a picture of me in it, contributing directly to the environment in which people think it's acceptable to call CPS on me. So I want to... Do we have that timestamped, Galia? The video? I don't want to watch it right now. I'm just asking separately. Can you send it to my attorney? Thank you. Sounds pretty defamatory. And again, I'm not taking any prisoners. If my attorney thinks there's anything in here, if he thinks that there's like a decent shot of defamation, I'm suing this fucking piece of shit. This little scumbag.
When did we ever back a genocide?
I'm sorry.
When? Like, show me.
I'm not playing around, man.
And what is Turkey Tom doing in there?
I don't remember hearing him say anything about the conflict.
Me neither.
Destiny, I get. And Mutahar, by the way, is Muslim. So, like, it's a weird fucking thing that to even rope him in to it at all.
So this guy, the thumbnail, he was doing A/B test, and in another thumbnail there was also loner box. So
That is so fucked up.
Really?
yeah.
That is good, disgusting, dude. That is so gross. Yeah, that's the thing. People.
Poor Lona Box doesn't get the clicks.
Well, that's probably good in this case. Mutahar said, I get watching other people's videos is all you're really good at. True. But try vetting out slander before promoting it. I've never defended or backed the Israeli genocide on innocent Gazans, and I never will.
Same.
Then Hasan took that as an invitation to fight. And by the way, Mutahar's reaction here is pretty fucking measured.
Yeah.
It's really not that crazy. I would have gone a lot crazier than this. He just say it's not true, essentially. In your only video on Gaza, you admit to not knowing about politics, try to cover Israel-Palestine as drama slop for centrist audience, defend Asmongold for inferior culture genocide comment, then attack pro-Palestinian voices. Back it up. At what point did you just fucking list that he's pro-genocide? In your own words. Are we forgetting what this means, you stupid scumbag? These people, they use this word like an everyday insult. I mean, it's pathetic. You can't just say that. And it has a deep and a powerful meaning. And like, these guys are way too comfortable just saying it about anybody that like, I mean, are you fucking kidding me? You admit not knowing about politics, try to cover it for centrist audience. You defend I doubt he defended Asmongold, by the way. His comment specifically, I don't think so. I mean, even Asmongold doesn't defend his comment. However, there's nothing in here that would suggest that he's pro-genocide. But I guess you just wanted the ad revenue then. Like, look at the difference here. Like, Mutahar, pretty measured. This shit is fucking insane. Muta is particularly insane because he's a victim of the same right-wing mobs he often farms in his videos. That's exactly what he said about me the minute that we fell out. It's amazing. He literally left Twitter because of vicious racism. Again, he's going, oh, babies leave Twitter. Anyway, yes, Daddy Elon Musk, actual white supremacist Nazi. Let me support your platform.
Yeah.
He literally left Twitter because of vicious racism, and here he is back again, only to farm more. Motherfucker went on a Hajj. They hate you more than they hate me. What a low blow. I mean, he's conjuring this image just to make it to pull up this traitor to his people trope.
Yeah.
Which, ironically, is what people tell AB all the fucking time just for sitting in this office. And gee whiz, I wonder where they fucking get it. Considering the first thing he goes to when he's arguing with a Muslim man is that he's going the traitor to his people route. Are we actually being serious right now? 3 million views, 17,000 likes. He said, yes, I do admit to not being an expert on topics. This is Mutahar. I didn't cover his drama since it isn't one. It's a serious situation with dead people and attacks happening every day. I don't downplay rapes, sugarcoat violence organizations like you. Also, I didn't defend Asman in the video.
Sounds like what I thought.
Yeah. Also, one final word on this thing. I don't understand why you bring up my Hajj while being the most Muslim cosplayer I've ever seen. I made tons of videos criticizing right-wing stupidity. Who's claiming I want to be loved by neo-Nazis? I also don't like your kind either. This is not my jurisdiction to speak on the Muslim thing, but I do think it's an extremely fucking low blow to immediately post this picture and be like, look at this. I mean, essentially, right? He's calling him a traitor. I mean, why would he bring it up? So fucking pathetic. We were a year into the genocide here. This was your only video on the topic. It downplayed and ran defense for Asman. Again, you accused him of supporting genocide, bro. Back up 1 fucking minute. Your accusations even come nowhere close to the fucking claim that you've laid at his feet. Why? Yeah. Bro. It downplayed and ran defense for Asman. Takes while the bulk of your commentary revolved around how evil the pro-Palestinian streamers were from clips. You mean you? Streamers from clips You compiled off Snark subreddits. 990,000 views, though. Bitch, please. You fucking milk this conflict all day long, dude.
By the way, snark Reddits, he means Destiny's subreddit, probably. He calls it a snark Reddit, which is so
Or
pathetic.
ours. I think he refers to
Or
ours
ours.
now, too.
So,
Yeah, I
words have no meaning.
I think here he means ours because Muta was reviewing the tier list in that video and like his debate with Asmongold. And yeah, maybe Destiny and ours
Yeah,
are
so-
both.
The thing is
So
always...
this guy, who I personally remember him saying how much he loved our subreddit and our audience, is now referring to our subreddit as a snark page.
Yep.
Got it.
He also says it's Islamophobic, that everybody there just hates Muslims.
Got it.
The real problem you can see here is that Mutahar made a video criticizing Hasan. Hasan doesn't give a fuck about anything about Gaza. What he cares about is that he got criticized by Mutahar following my criticism of him and running defense for the tier list and all this fucking bullshit. Just gonna leave this here again. For 60 months, there's been a genocide going on Gaza. Israel has the same ambitions for West Bank, which has been under apartheid occupation since 67. If your advocacy is slandering and deplatforming pro-Palestinian voices, just admit you love Israel and its genocide. We know. This is the most pathetic, one-dimensional take you could ever dream to have. He's actually saying, if you criticize me, how arrogant do you get? I'm the movement.
Yeah.
He's saying, I'm the fucking movement. I'm pro-Palestine. You want to talk about Palestine? You talk to me.
And you agree with me.
You agree with me? You think what I think? I am fucking the Palestinian liberation movement. Fuck what the people in Gaza think, by the way.
This is what they've been doing to us, exactly. If you don't agree with me, 100% you're pro-genocide. And you defend genocide.
I think it's funny that he stands on this statement like, oh yeah, just going to leave this here. It's like, bro, saying that you're a terrible person has nothing to do with our support for Palestinian voices. It means that we think you're a terrible fucking person. And the fact that his audience is so captured, that they're so fucking taken, that they can't see how... I mean, it's disrespectful to the movement. It's arrogant. It's grandiose. It's self-grandizing. And it's like... His point that he's telling them is, if you disagree with me, you don't support Palestine. I mean, how pathetic does it get? How pathetic does it actually get? Mutahar said, it's almost as if the bulk of commentary matched what the video was titled centered about, Twitch allowing violent and unfiltered rhetoric from your camp on its platform. The clips were actually sourced from the creators who streamed them. That's another thing. It's always, where did you get the clip, buddy? And not what's in the clip.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that from the H3 subreddit? Oh, bro, you're fucking... Bro, it's like, what was in the clip, Hasan?
Meanwhile, Hasan is the one that is platforming Bad Empanada, who is on the snark pages. She's
a mod, by the way. Bad Empanada is a mod of the new snark page.
Yeah, he's a mod of the new one that they're starting to go to.
I should give him a shout out.
It's unbelievable.
Beep, 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 beep. Yup. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Muta. So I want to talk to Muta, and I want to talk, I guess, to Turkey Tom, because people, I think that it's just, I'm done with people using that as some kind of like commonplace insult, because it's not. And words have meaning, and there needs to be accountability. We have civil laws for a reason. And I'm doing everything I can to fight this seemingly like overwhelming war that it's like every time I push back, I get buried 2 times over. There's like this infrastructure from Reddit to Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. It's like, and it's just, it's so all encompassing that I don't blame Hasan for thinking he is the Palestinian movement, because that's how people treat him. If you criticize Hasan, you get CPS called.
All he's doing is actually the opposite and push people away from the movement, because
100%.
You have to be so extreme or you're against it.
100%.
And he leaves no room in the middle for like reasonable voices that want to care about the Palestinian cause, but don't want to be okay with terrorists, and want the hostages back.
It's like who said, I think it was Hutch. He's like, Ethan should be like your best ally.
Right.
He's like a fucking liberal Jewish man who's a dual citizen to Israel.
Right.
And he's conceding that like West Bank settlers are like valid military targets. He's conceding that like we can do a 2-state solution in the interim and work towards a 1 state. He's like pro-Palestinian. The fact that you guys treat him like he's a fucking genocide Nazi, it just lampoons the whole movement.
Yeah.
Here's Hasan blaming Mutahar, speaking negatively about him on, you guessed it, Destiny.
And yes, in terms of Mutahar, he's an interesting person because I used to talk to him all the time. I used to get help from him on like Steam Deck related stuff. And then he started orbiting Destiny around the same time that Destiny was like becoming super pro Israel. And he noticeably was quiet on this issue.
It's kind of getting psychopathic.
So he talked to Destiny and then he became the devil.
And then he criticized me.
Yeah.
It's getting obsessively, it's getting very weird how he connects every fucking thing. Anytime anyone criticizes him for any reason ever. I mean, he's saying I'm a Destiny orbiter, considering the fact that like I have nothing to do with the guy. In my 10 years doing this show, I don't think we've ever mentioned him maybe one time in the context of StarCraft. And somehow I'm a Destiny orbiter. Let's see here. Muta made a video. I haven't seen that yet. I doubt we have time for it. I look forward to watching it at home,
agrees
though.
with you is a centrist slop tuber? Homie, all you do is watch other people shit on streams.
It's true.
You are the only slop person. And I'm sorry, just because this is like a fucking archive channel, I know how it works. Have a fucking...
I don't have time to watch this, but I'm going to watch it at home. And I encourage you guys to enjoy it as well. And then this is the last one I want to goof on him. Hasan, who is under the management of Night Media, a pro-terrorist creator, is being represented by Night Media, and he just did a full day-long stream promoting Marvel's Rivals, in which he basically sat there on his phone and watched like a conference about it. Is that right?
No. What you're talking about, that was, I think, yesterday or a few days ago. He was paid to promote Rainbow Six Siege. They're doing a big update recently, and he seemed disinterested in it, but he has advertised for Marvel Rivals before, and Marvel Rivals is made by a company in China called NetEase, but they're in collaboration with Marvel Games, which is owned by Disney.
The IP is owned by Disney.
Yes.
And we've collaborated actually with Marvel here, and we know what it's like. Like, they have to approve everything.
Every single pixel of every single photo.
Pretty much. You've dealt with that, it sounds like. Yeah. And the reason I bring that up is because Hasan, the anti-capitalist, he has an excuse. He says, of course I'm on Twitch that's owned by Amazon because there's nowhere else. Where else am I going to get my message out? So he has a plausible excuse there. What's his excuse for working for Disney?
Debatable, by the way, that excuse.
It's debatable, but it's valid, right? It's enough to get by. What is this anti-capitalist revolutionary's excuse for working with Disney, a partnership that he only did for money? What's the rationalization? Is Disney, as far as I understand, not the best? I mean, not the most anti-capitalist company in the world, huh? Yeah. What? I just don't know. He's doing this for money exclusively. He's streaming a game owned by Disney for money. I just want to know, how does he explain that? How does he justify that as an anti-capitalist who doesn't care about money, by the way?
He doesn't care about...
Anti-capitalist that sells anti-capitalist merch.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Yeah, but...
What were you saying, Galia?
I just wanted to mention that he's done 2 partnerships within 1 week. It's not like even so far apart. I haven't seen him before doing so many promos, like so close to one to each other. I think it's because he's demonetized right now. He doesn't do any ads on his Twitch, so he needs to earn some money.
He doesn't care about money.
Chop, chop.
Also, he has a lot of subscribers, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has, but probably not enough for his hedonistic lifestyle.
Well, he doesn't care about money.
No,
he just wants enough. He only wants enough that he can like live on Social Security and retire at 65.
Yeah, but please download Marvel Rivals on all the platforms. But he doesn't care about the money. But please download them. Also,
the fact that like a mainstream company like Marvel is even fucking working with someone like Hasan is nauseating. The fact that a mainstream management company, Knight Media, is working with someone like Hasan is nauseating. It's pathetic. It's unacceptable. These companies are going to take a long, hard look in the fucking mirror and ask themselves, like, are they doing the right thing? Because at a certain point, there's going to be a reckoning. This is a powder keg, and it's going to explode someday, and all of these people are going to look so fucking bad. Knight Media should absolutely drop Hasan. They should not be fucking managing him, period.